I would like to introduce you to Sister Jenny, whom I worked with at the Crossroads Shelter, where we worked with the children who were taken from the street and put in the shelter for rehabilitation. She is doing a wonderful job of encouraging young people not to be violent, not to be aggressive, and she is doing this through her campaign of the JEN-TIL campaign, and she'll further explain to you about her jobs. And now I have on this side, I have the boys from the self-help shelter. They are called Zamani. They are a boys choir. They are singing. It's another project where to work with older boys who are 18 and above, who are now developed. They are children at risk. That's how we call them. That's how we help them here with that essay. Thank you.
Good day to you, boys. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today to welcome you to my Be Gentle, Heal the Nation campaign. Does any one of you know what the word gentle means, or the word gentle, J-E-N-T-I-L? Does anybody know what that stands for?
No.
I'm going to tell you. The J is for joyous. Joyous. The E is for enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
The N is for nurturing.
Nurturing.
The T is for touch.
Touch.
The I is for in.
In.
And the L is for love.
Love.
Now to put that all together, it stands for joyous, enthusiastic, nurturing, touch, in love. Now, the reason I started this campaign is to teach boys like yourself, and I've taught many boys over the years, that the reason we all came to this earth is to use our hands to touch each other with love, not with hurting. We'd like to use our hands to heal, not to hurt. Did you know that hands were meant to heal with? Did you know that?
Yes.
And do you use your hands to help people?
Of course.
Well, I'm very proud of you guys, because not all children are like that. Now, there are many children, especially criminals, who weren't given love when they were children. They weren't taught the word nurturing. They weren't taught that they need to be loved. And you know that love is the most important thing on this earth. So today I'm going to teach you how to use these hands, to use them for good, to help people, and to massage people with love. And by doing this special technique, you're going to learn how to be calming and caring and have respect for yourselves, but also respect for others. So when you're gentle, now gentle has another meaning. In some cases it means to touch softly. But our gentle is not just touching softly. Our gentle is when we touch softly, we're going to do it with love. Now where's that love going to come from? Our hearts, that's right, you're so right. The gentle touch has to come from your heart, and the love has to come from your heart. So the way you make another person feel special is by touching them with your heart. But your heart can't touch them. So the only way your heart can touch them is to use your hands. Now many boys, I'm sure you've met boys in the past, who've used their hands to be violent. Have you seen boys like that?
Yes.
And have any of you had experiences with violence? Some of you may have. And I understand it can be very traumatic. And the way to heal this trauma is to experience loving touch. Now I'm going to show you a technique that you can do to each other. But it's very important to do this technique in the dining room or the lounge, not in your bedrooms. And you know why we do it in the dining room or the lounge? In company, not in your bedrooms, because this is non-sexual, non-abusive, loving touch. It's not a sexual touch. This is a healing touch. And the only way you can do it in a healing environment is where there's other people around. And while you are doing it, you are setting an example to your friends to be gentle, not to hurt each other. And you teach your friends and you tell them, the reason I'm doing this is because I want you to learn from me, to use your hands to help people, and to show your love and care, and to show your respect for each other. And you boys are going to be my ambassadors of the Be Gentle, Heal the Nation campaign. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, wonderful.
And you know what happens when you actually touch somebody with love? You're going to feel this lovely warm feeling in your heart. And then you're going to send this loving feeling into the person that you're massaging. And they're going to feel your hands getting warm, and they're going to feel this love coming into them. And they're going to know that you care about them. And you are going to feel this amazing feeling of self-worth. Don't you want to feel good about yourselves? I'm sure you'd like to feel good inside. And when you do good for somebody, you have this amazing experience inside your heart that you are special, you are important, and you are unique to every other human being because you are filled with love. And that means that you are a person who can go out and teach someone else to be loving. And if every one of you teaches one other person to use your hands to help, not to hurt, can you imagine what's going to happen? The ripple effect, where one person teaches another to be caring and kind and gentle and show respect, and that person teaches another. People will stop abusing each other. People will stop harming. People will stop raping. People will stop stealing. Because being gentle is not only about being gentle using massage and touch. Being gentle is being gentle on your property. That means if you have a table, you're not going to kick that table. Is that gentle?
No.
You're going to touch that table gently, with respect. And if it's not your table, you're going to treat that table with respect. You will never make it dirty. You will never damage that table. You will never steal that table, because that is not gentle. So you will treat your own clothes with respect. You won't cut up your clothes. You will wash your clothes every day and make them smell fresh. Because now you're being gentle to yourself and gentle to your clothes and gentle to your bodies. How will you be gentle to your body? Have you got any suggestions?
Yeah, is to take a shower.
That's right.
Yeah.
And will you cut your hands and draw pictures on your arms?
No,
And tattoos? Is that gentle?
No, that's not gentle. It's ungentle. You don't like yourself if you are doing it.
That's right. So that's not gentle on yourself.
Yes.
Will you go and hurt somebody else's body?
No.
Is that gentle?
No, it's ungentle.
So let's not call it ungentle. That's violent. The opposite of gentle is violence. If you hurt something, or if you damage something, or if you harm something, that is violence. If you treat something with respect, you feel so good. Don't you feel good? When you've had a shower and you've washed your body, how do you feel? Happy. Do you feel clean? Fresh and free and ready to go and enjoy the day. Do you feel sad after a shower?
No.
Do you feel like crying after a shower?
No.
You've been gentle to your body. You didn't even know you were already gentle. And when you take your books after school and you put it in your suitcase and you pack it nicely, is that gentle?
No.
Yes, it is. If you pack it nicely, it's gentle. If you throw it on the ground, is that gentle?
No.
No.
It's not.
If you cover it nicely with paper, that's gentle. But if you put broken paper on, is that gentle?
No.
Even your books need to be treated with love, with gentle touch. Isn't that amazing? And your food, when you cook your food, don't you cook your food with love? Would you stand over that food and say, I hate you, I hate all the terrible people that I'm cooking this food? You've got to cook the food with love.
And you have to greet people
With love.
with love.
You are very gentle boys. Are you proud of yourself for being gentle?
Yes.
Now, if each one of you, all 6 of you, can go and teach 6 other boys to be gentle,
Yes.
that is absolutely amazing. Because those 6 boys, and you must tell the boys you teach, if you each take one boy and teach them how to be gentle, and teach them how to massage and to touch with love, with respect, then those 6 boys must go and teach another 6 boys, and so on, until every boy in this whole center for rehabilitation, every one of these boys will treat each other with love and respect. Do you think anybody will steal?
No.
Would everybody fight?
No.
No. Why?
Because they've learned that being gentle really means being real gentle.
And what does being real gentle mean?
By taking care of your things, and like first of all, you have to take care of yourself and your body. And after all, when you cook, your food should be very good and nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
And how must you touch each other? Must I come and clap him when I say hello?
No, you have to touch yourself with gentle so that it must actually come from the heart.
That's right. So how do we touch each other gently? With what?
With our hands.
And love.
Nice.
So we must use our hands to help each other, not to hurt each other. So now I'm going to teach you a technique to touch each other with love. Okay, are you all ready to learn the gentle touch?
Yes.
I'm going to switch on the music. And now I'm going to stand over here. And you can come and have a look over here. And watch the way I'm going to teach you. You can just stand here for a minute and watch nicely. Can you see?
Yes.
How I'm going to teach you to touch each other with love. First of all, gentle touch must always be done on the shoulders with the clothes on. Okay, but before I go into the gentle touch, I just want to tell you something else. If you've ever had any trauma in your life, just know that loving touch is going to heal your soul. This love that you give to somebody else and that you receive from someone else is going to heal your pain. It's going to make you whole again. And the way to heal inside is to go out and do good for another human being. Will you remember that?
Yes.
So you go out and you help others. And then all those who are criminals understand that they also have not received loving touch. And have compassion for them. And try to explain to them in a gentle way, not to be violent, not to hurt each other, so that they too can experience, and call them to come and sit and have a massage and let them feel the gentle touch, and then teach them how to do the technique like I'm teaching you now, so that they too can experience and give and receive gentle touch. So now you take some cream, this gentle multi-purpose massage cream, especially formulated to be the right texture for doing this massage on the shoulders with the clothes on.
Okay.
Remember, you never take the clothes off when you do this gentle touch massage. We start between the shoulder blades and we make a circle with very softly. But before we even touch the person, first we take out of our bodies into this big black plastic bag. Just move a little bit away because I'm putting a big black rubbish bag here on the floor next to me. And in your mind, I want you each to put a big black rubbish bag on the floor next to you. And take out of your body and out of your soul all your pain that you've experienced in your life. Put it in the big black rubbish bag. All the bad experiences, all the crying, all the fear, all the tears, all the shame, in the big black rubbish bag. Take it all out. Don't leave anything behind, anything bad that you may have done in the past. Put in the big black rubbish bag. And release yourself. Now's your chance to let go all the bad feelings you have inside you. Because you need to have a clean heart to give love to somebody. So first remove all the darkness, all the fear, all your guilt for all the bad things you ever did in your life. Let it go. Take it out of you and put it in the big black rubbish bag. all your heartache, all your sadness, all your grief, every time you've ever felt bad in your life, let it go. Take it out of you right now into your big black rubbish bag. And know that you are allowed to feel good. The past is over. We have to put all the rubbish in the bag, and when we've emptied ourselves of all the darkness inside ourselves, we're going to close the big black rubbish bag very tight, and with our mind we're going to burn it and see it just dissolving, and this big black rubbish bag is going to become God's love. And God's love is going to eat all the badness and turn it into love. Okay, have you done that now? Have you released all the sadness, all the pain, all the fear, all the shame? Let it go. And when you feel clean inside, you take a deep breath. And now you fill yourself through the top of your head with God's love. All the beautiful love is coming inside you. All the beautiful love is filling you up, filling your soul. Feel your heart getting warm inside. Feel your heart getting full of God's love. Now God's love into the other person. So again, we're going to touch the person on the shoulders very softly. We're going to breathe slowly. If you don't have music, you're going to do this with the sound of your breath. So I want you to please take deep breaths while we're talking. Put your arms at your sides and breathe. I want to hear you breathing, because that sound is what's going to be your music.